welcome to Reiki Master Tarot, presented by 1111 Mind, Body, and Soul Healing, LLC. You guys, we have a reading today. It's a collective reading for entertainment purposes only. It's about us being the sovereign architects, okay, of our new timeline. And it comes to us. We're going to get divine inspiration, okay, divine timing, and divine alignment. Okay, so all of those are going to work together. All right, when we put ourselves, okay, into our divine mission, things align. Okay, so how do you know what your divine mission is? What are you doing right now that makes you feel good? What is your passion? Okay, somebody, like I have a friend, Yoga Master Gail, that's her mission, is to help heal the physical being. We have emotional, mental, spiritual, physical. Okay? Okay? So, right now, Yoga Master Gail is helping us to heal our physical layer, our physical auric field. Okay? My job is to help heal the spiritual level, a spiritual life guide. Reiki, certified Reiki master, certified tarot card reader, I don't know if you can certify for Oracle, but I channel higher beings. Okay, so that's what I do. But everybody has a gift. Everybody has a soul mission. For us to find it is for us to follow our passion. Follow what makes you feel love, joy, peace, happiness. Okay? Follow what makes you feel good because you're being compassionate about something. Okay? So, that's what we're doing. So, let me say this. The heavens are aligned to mirror your soul's awakening. As you orchestrate your miracles, claim your royal visibility. Walk into the destiny that has been prepared for you since the beginning of time. Okay, so your destiny was already here. When you incarnated on the planet, your destiny was already there. There's certain things that you met just by incarnating was a milestone. Okay? Learning to speak, learning energies, learning who the people, places, and things were around you by the time you were 7 is a milestone. By the time you were 10, you made a decision in your life. That's a milestone. Okay? By the time you were 15, 16, 17, 18, you were coming into standing in your power as a young adult. Okay? Now, it's the period between the young adult to the adult where we get lost. Okay? Sometimes females need outside validation, and we make decisions that encourage us to, our own self encouraging ourselves to overgive in relationships. Okay? Because we have been told during that time, from when we were born up to now, you're not worthy. We need to find out by ourselves that we are. That's what gets you to your Empress energy. Lessons, experiences, and challenges to learn, grow, and evolve into who you truly are. It is the learning of that lifetime. Okay? So, that's what we're doing. Sovereign Architect of the New Timeline is the title the angels gave me. And we're being assisted with divine inspiration, divine timing, and divine alignment. Okay, so what we're going to do is welcome in the Archangel Twin Flames of the Chakras, Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Metatron at the Earth Star, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity at the High Heart, Archangels Mariel, Lavender, Zachiel, Amethyst at the Soul Star Chakra. We're going to welcome in the Archangels of the Seven Rays, whose divine intelligence, okay, help us to see, hear, and know what we need to see, hear, and know. Our power, wisdom, love, peace, truth, abundance, and justice. They are Archangel Michael, Jophiel, Chamuel, Gabriel, Raphael, Uriel, and here we are, Mariel, Lavender, Zachiel, and Amethyst. And we also have here participating in this reading, Archangel Raziel, who is my divine guide, has been with me. I've been aware of him for the last 6 years, all the time. Thank you. I welcome and acknowledge your presence with the infinite, unconditional love. If you see me do that, it means that I've been given a jolt of energy on my skin. or next to my skin, but it's a confirmation. So I'm telling whichever higher being, and it was Archangel Raphael, thank you. I welcome and acknowledge your presence. We're going to welcome in to protect and oversee this reading the Archangel Twin Flames of the Four Directions, Archangel Michael, Archangel Faith, Archangel Michael, Archangel Faith, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Hope, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Mother Mary, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Aurora. We welcome and acknowledge all the presence of all the universal beings of the highest white light that are the law of one. For the archangels of the four dimensions, thank you for overseeing and protecting this reading. We request that you oversee and protect the sacred space that I dwell in with and all that dwell with me. And for all beings, the subscribers, anyone that stops by my channel to see what story that you wish to tell today, please protect their sacred space, protect their being and all that dwell with them. We pray these, our thank you to you with infinite unconditional love. I pray my thank you to you with infinite unconditional gratitude. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. Okay, you guys. Archangel Twin Flames of the Chakras, if you would, please give us the essence of the story that you wish to tell. We thank the divine guides, spirit guides, guardian angels, and the spirit guides of the decks. I am grateful to be the vessel that is here to speak the words that tell the story that you wish to share. Okay, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity at the high heart. We have patience. Okay, have patience in your heart. Know, have faith in what you cannot see. You've already spoken into existence your destiny. Okay, you've prayed for your heart's desire, your wish fulfillment. Know this already done. Okay, don't keep vacillating, going back and forth. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Remember, chess pieces are being moved around by our divine guides, spirit guides, guardian angels. We are not the only one. We are connected energetically to every single being on this planet. Can you imagine the chess pieces that are being moved around and how they seem to align, okay, in your favor? When you pull your energy back, reclaim your power, detach from the outcome, and let spirit do what spirit does. That's where the divine inspiration comes in. Be creative. Find something to create. Put your energy on. Put you in a state of flow. Find your passion and follow that flow. Okay? And then divine alignment happens because you have put your energy here instead of in the quantum field where you block off stuff because you're watching the particles instead of letting the particles do what they're supposed to do. Okay. So there was spirituality and science that just happened at the same time right there. Okay. Look, it's an adventure. You're on an adventure. Okay, an adventure of a lifetime. Every eternal moment of now, you are on an adventure of a lifetime. Okay, get that childlike wonder by being creative. Okay, if you see a number 333, 3 is creativity, self-expression, and joy. If you see the number 7, it's sit still and listen to your intuition. 8 is success, breakthrough, financial prosperity. 9 is the end of a cycle. 4 is a stable foundation. 2 is balance. There's a relationship coming. There's partnership coming. Okay? It may even mean that your inner being, your masculine and feminine energy, is balancing itself to balance out your masculine and feminine energies on the outside. It may mean there's a relationship coming to you if you're seeing 222 or 1111. Okay? 1111 is 22. All right? Anyway, so enjoy the adventure, okay? And this number is 3, which I just talked about it. I'm looking over there when I'm talking to you guys, and you can hear me talk faster. That's the angels giving me the words to say, okay? All right, so we're going to Silk Road, Inner Mongolia. What happened on the Silk Road? How many items were taken from one place to another by the Silk Road? Can you imagine how many civilizations were built along the Silk Road because they had an opportunity to connect their energies to other people? Okay, we just talked about it. We're all connected by energy. Okay, we're all going to be connected telepathically. In order for that to work superbly and perfect as the angels are and the universe is for us to release, surrender any negative energies that are in our subconscious, in our heart, our mind, and our soul. Okay, because as we are connected telepathically, you're going to be able to identify energies that are not for your highest good. That's what this is about. Transmute any and all negative energy. You don't want to be negative energy for somebody else that's on their pathway. You don't want to be negative energy for somebody that wants to give you a gift. Okay? Find your balance. Find your sacred space. Find your center. You are on the greatest adventure of your lifetime. Every moment of every day, you are on the Silk Road. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Spirit. I'm seeing differences in the cards. If you look at readings from, say, a month ago or 2 weeks ago, how I'm seeing the messages come through are different now because of the connection, the enhanced connection that I have with my guides. It's happening to everybody. The more sunshine that we absorb, it cleanses our space. We're aware and conscious of more, of higher things, okay? And it's happening to everybody. Be the positive energy for the one that wants to give you a gift. They can't see you if you're blocking them. You can't see them if they're blocking you, okay? We got to start somewhere. Look, stability. Stability is under that. Thank you, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity, Archangels Mariel, Archangels Lavender, Archangel Zachiel, Amethyst at the Soul Star Chakra, higher consciousness. We just talked about it. We just talked about it. The angels are the ones that pick the cards. They are telling the story. It is very Sirius, Pleiades, and Arcturus. Okay, those are cosmic healers. Okay, we have the Arcturians, the Pleiadians, the Andromedans, the Sirians, the Lemurians, the Lyrans, Arcturians. But there's several cosmic civilizations. There's even more cosmic civilizations that are here helping us. Okay, they're here helping us. Okay, look, higher life force energy, higher consciousness. Do you see? This is a gateway. This is a channel. Higher consciousness to the earth plane with life force energy. Do you see that? That's how that works. Okay, this gentleman is connecting to the earth plane, to Mother, Father, Gaia. Okay, every time he touches his feet on the ground, he's sending her energy. When he jumps up, he's receiving energy. It's an equal give and take of higher consciousness, awareness. Okay? Thank you, Spirit. Okay? Beautiful. That's beautiful. Why? Look. Higher consciousness, life force energy, flow. We just talked about it. This is all about becoming aware of the energies that are surrounding us, how we manage them, because we're identifying them. If there's somebody as an energy signature that is not for your highest good, you're going to know. You're going to automatically back up. You're going to put up a wall. You're going to turn around, go around the corner, down the street. Okay? But you're going to do that without judging them. That's what we are to do now. Is we can walk away from somebody that doesn't make our heart feel good or our face or whatever feel good. I don't know why I said face. Okay. And a candle just went out. It's because we identified the energy that is not for our highest good. We walk away without judging. We walk away sending them infinite unconditional love. Period. Okay. And that's how we stay in the flow. All right. Let me put you on hold. Go get another candle. Hold on. Okay, you guys, thank you for holding. I got the candle. We had to get another candle of forgiveness. We always forgive. We forgive ourselves, okay, because we're not perfect. Nobody is. We're not perfect for a reason. We're not perfect to gain perfection through the lessons, experiences, and challenges. So if we're not perfect, it is helping us to find compassion, kindness, tenderness, love, peace, and joy by forgiving others. Okay? When we forgive ourselves, forgive the other party as well. Walk away if you have to. If you can't seem to get along, walk away. Okay? Walk away, period. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Metatron at the earth. Look, trust. Why this picture? This is a Polynesian voyage to the Pacific Ocean. The Pacific Ocean is actually Lemuria, where Lemuria sat. But these folks in these ships, they didn't know where they were going. They couldn't see it. All they could see was water. Okay? They traveled long and far enough to come across the land that they were supposed to come across. I'm sure they put out the birds, and they watched the fish in the sea and things like that. But, okay, 41, 5 and 1 has changed. They had to trust their intuition. They had to trust divine timing and divine alignment. Okay? Wow, that is awesome, Spirit. Thank you. And it says vitality. 44. Okay, 4-4 is 8. But 4-4 is stability confirmed by 4. It's stability. It's 8. It's success. Okay, it's breakthrough. It's financial prosperity. Okay, 44 is vitality. Thank you, Spirit. And this is at the earth plane. So we have, and stillness. How do we get that? How do we get vitality? When you go through the whole day, you start your day first thing in the morning, and you can do a whole bunch of things that bring about your heart's desire, wish fulfillment during the day. There's energies that may step in the middle and say, no, you don't. And you say, I'm sorry, please move. Okay, I love you, but you gotta go. You've made a decision to stand in your power. So by the time the sun goes down, you can look back on your day and say, I gotta win. I got done what I needed to get done. And then what do? You lay down, you go to sleep. Okay? Your energy, consciousness goes into the higher realms, but your body is resting so that it can heal. Okay, period, to gain that vitality. So not only do you get vitality on your vessel, you get vitality from your higher being, from your higher self. Okay, you get that meeting, you get that conversation, you get that mission. Okay, you never know what you're doing. You can ask your higher guides, what did I do when I went to sleep? They'll tell you. That's for sure. So we have stillness that equals stability and helps us to stay in flow. Okay, thank you, Spirit. I love y'all so much. Y'all always come through. Thank you so much. All right, let's do this. Thank you, Archangel Twin Flames of the Chakras, Archangel of the 7 Rays, and Archangels of the 4 Corners and your Twin Flames, Divine Guides, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, and the Spirit Guides of the decks. To the all that is and the all that ever was, I am grateful to you for being a co-creator with you. Under patience, we have somebody is concerned. 33, this is a master number. The Sacred Council of Ascended Masters are here. Okay, we can ask for their help when it comes to patience, when it comes to saying, I'm doing the work. Okay, always realize there are things going on in the background that you cannot see. Have faith in what you cannot see. Have faith in your divine guides, spirit guides, and guardian angels. And just remember, the chessboard that you sit on and all of the chess people's pieces that are part of your intimate story, every single person that is on that chessboard with you has their own chessboard. They have their own peaceful people, places, and things on the chessboard that is them. Everybody is a chessboard, and it has at least what? How many chess pieces? I think it's 10. I'm not sure. But every person is a chessboard that's connected to every single person on everybody else's chessboard that's on their chessboard. Do you see how that grows exponentially? So patience, okay, cosmic patience, galactic patience, okay, is what we learn by traversing the cosmos with all the people, places, and things that we come across in our daily life, okay? Because you go to a store, that person is a chessboard. They have chess pieces, okay? I'm not sure, okay? But every single chess piece has is a chessboard. And it keeps going and going and going and going and going. So when we are the sovereign architect of our destiny, of our timeline, okay, it takes divine inspiration. Follow your heart. Follow your passion. Divine timing is where faith comes in. divine alignment. I've seen it happen so many times, and you have too. If you meditate and just sit still and go, I remember that time, guess what? Your divine guides will show you when divine alignment happened in your life. Okay, so so we have concern. Somebody's patient, but somebody's concerned. And then we have adventure. Okay. Something's coming to an end. We have a collaboration, a wedding, a marriage, a business partnership, 1 and 2. No, this is 15. This is a new beginning because of change. This is a new beginning because of change. Something's coming to an end. It's under an adventure. So is an adventure coming to an end, Spirit? Okay, 1 and 9, new beginning. Something came to an end. This is a transformation. Okay, Spirit, clarify the Lover's card. Clarify the Lover's card, please. Okay, look, came out backwards. This is somebody in the upright that is self-serving. It's in the upright. They are no longer self-serving themselves. So there was a relationship that somebody was in where only one person got something out of the relationship. Wow. Okay. There was a person on the outside of that bought their own flowers, walked their own steps. Okay. They took care of themselves. Now, what's the difference between this lady who was self-serving and this one who said, I'm going to stand in my power? What's the difference, Spirit? This one was standing in her power, not needing outside validation to say, I am that I am. This person had a job to do. They were being paid. So this is double dipping if they're self-serving too. Okay, they are no longer doing that. They no longer have this job. Okay, that was a relationship that somebody was in. Oh, wow. Okay, Spirit. Look, what's on the other side? Somebody is in melancholy. Yep. Somebody, are these upside down? Nope. I do not turn my cards upside down. But this one is upside down. Okay. So this is melancholy. Somebody does not want to be melancholy. So we're going to put her here. Okay. Your job is over, whatever that is. And you're melancholy because you don't want to be melancholy. Thank you, Spirit. Wow. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, they're all on the right side. Yeah, they're up. I don't turn my cards upside down. When I tell the story, when I say the words of the story that the angels want to share, I don't turn my cards upside down. That's me telling the story. If they have a card that needs to go in reverse, the energy of the angels that are picking the card will turn the card upside down, meaning that the energy is reversed. Okay? All right, so we have a coffin here. Something is stopping. Somebody had patience, okay, but somebody else is concerned because somebody else is a master, and because they are a master at something, whatever was going on is over, okay? Thank you, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity. Archangels Mariel, Lavender, Zachiel, and Amethyst, higher consciousness. Somebody's in the higher realms with their person. They may be even standing in a crystal cave in Avalon. Together, it's already manifested in the higher realms. Twin flames, syzygy relationships, soulmate, twin flame, syzygy relationships are all orchestrated by the all that is, the all that ever was. That destiny that has been prepared for you since the beginning of time has already been done. It's manifested in the higher realms. This here is already done. That's one of those already done. Wow, Spirit. And look what's under it. Courtship, relationship. It's already done. It's already done. It's protected. Look, life force energy. This is life force energy. Remember, there's two. When the twin flames, the masculine energy, the female energy, when they come together, they create a third energy. It's called a vesica. The two energies come together. It's called a vesica. Okay, it's already done. There it is. See the two energies in the life force energy right here with the Maasai warrior? That's the third energy. Wow, 1 and 1 makes 3. Wow, Spirit. Okay, wow. And this is clarifying life force energy. It's already done. Those Balanced relationships, the soulmate, the twin flame, the syzygy. Okay, all orchestrated by the all that is, the all that ever was, the ineffable, unknowable source creator orchestrates those energies. Nothing on the earth plane, if they are meant to be, will stop that. Nothing on the earth plane can cut the cords on a twin flame relationship or syzygy. Twin flame is two beings. Syzygy is two beings, but it starts with one. It's the masculine and feminine energy that is internal. Okay? The Sophia and the crystals, everybody is Sophia and crystals at the same time. Okay? Twin flames, your inner masculine, your inner feminine is your inner twin. Outside of that, on the earth plane, is the masculine energy, the feminine energy that are supposed to be together. The twin energies, signatures that are supposed to be together because they're destined to be together. There's nothing on the earth plane that can stop that. Okay? Because that energy cannot be untethered. It cannot. Okay? Now, these folks are on the pathway. I'm sorry, the angels are talking to you guys. These folks are on the pathway, and the pathway is clear. You see that 2 and that 3 and the 2? That's because of change. Something is changing, and it's major transformation happening. Okay, thank you, Archangels, Mariel, Lavender, Zakiel, and Amethyst. I am grateful to you. Thank you so much. Okay, at the Earth Star, look, somebody's Earth Star, Samaphon, Metatron, somebody's in their mind. You see this 29, this is an 11. Somebody's in their heart, their mind, or their soul. Okay, they're thinking about something. Now, we know this gentleman in the higher consciousness. These folks, two folks are together in the higher consciousness. On the earth plane, is he thinking about his somebody? Okay, trust. This imprisonment, somebody's in their head. We had a reading that that situation was being cleansed and cleared and purified, the last reading. Okay, because vitality came from toil and labor. Lessons, experiences, and challenges. 8 and 3 is 11. We're talking about 11 again. That is the gateway of change. Okay? It's the two pillars that have shifted into place. Somebody's toil and labor, they are getting vitality from it. Who is it? We saw this card, the last one too. The divine feminine. Okay? Somebody is concerned. This concern is bleeding over to this person that doesn't want to be melancholy, but they're no longer in a job or in a position where they were self-serving for themselves. We saw in the last reading, there was a card of love, but the arrow was not in the quiver and it wasn't in the bow. It was laying on the ground and the baby was not reaching for it, but there was no love in the situation. Okay, so we have the divine feminine is transforming and walking down a new pathway. This is the divine feminine. Okay, here we go, y'all. Divine feminine, okay, mature woman, divine feminine, okay, is the sovereign architect, transforming of the new timeline. Okay, did you see that? Did you see how the angels did that? Wow. Okay, what I'm getting up here is this is an imprisonment card. Somebody was doing some work. This is also my dark magic card. Okay, somebody up here was doing some work. They are now concerned because they lost their job, their position, their relationship. Something is not there anymore. Okay, the adventure where they were doing things, and we just had a conversation about somebody doing spell work on somebody else. Okay, this person here is now concerned because there's something going on in higher realms that cannot be changed because it's orchestrated by the all that is and the all that ever was. This, and what's being orchestrated is life force energy is going into a new beginning, a new relationship, okay? And the divine feminine is involved. So that means the other person is a divine masculine. Thank you, Spirit. Wow. I love y'all so much. Y'all come through every single time. I wish you guys could feel what I feel. And you know, it's not that far off from me wishing that for you. It's because I didn't always have these abilities, but I do now. Okay? it comes when it's supposed to. All right. So let's do this. Outdated mindsets you held onto for survival are being replaced by pure, unfiltered divine inspiration. A flood of revolutionary ideas, sudden epiphanies, and cosmic downloads rush into your mind. Okay, that is what happened to me. Okay, when I'm excited about the energy that I'm feeling from the divine guides, spirit guides, guardian angels, from the spirit guides of the decks, from the all that is and the all that ever was, because I sit next to him as a co-creator. The energy I get from Christos. Okay, I met Sananda Christos. Okay, I met him. Okay, unbelievable. That's all I'm gonna say. Let's just say it was beautiful. All right, so we're gonna do a full spread, y'all. Where we at? Yeah, we're gonna do a full spread. All right, thank you, all universal beings in the highest white light that are the law of one. Thank you so much for sharing your beautiful energy. I am grateful to be the vessel to speak the words of the story you wish to share today. Thank you to all of my subscribers. You guys are beautiful. We're up to 112. I think I was trying to say that before I got excited and went somewhere else. But thank you so much to all of my subscribers, all of the new kids. I love you guys. Thank you so much for sharing your energy and subscribing to this channel. And it's evergreen. So whatever you click on a story, whatever, if you click on it, you read this one and you go back in time and you click on something else, they're all evergreen. They're ready for you when you get to it. Okay? All right. It's just like me baking a cake for my sons, a yellow cake with chocolate frosting for my sons, and they didn't find out about it until, a couple of days. And it's like, as soon as they found out about, I'm going to mom's house, she made a yellow cake with chocolate icing, and I know she's got it under that cake protector, and it's going to be moist and soft, and she got some vanilla ice cream for me, and some milk with some icing. Oh yeah, that's how they used to eat. Oh, my boys are something else, y'all. Anyway, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Hope, if you would please tell us the current situation. Look. Okay. The Empress. This story is about an Empress. What is challenging the Empress? Thank you, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Hope. Somebody. Okay, a bully. A bully is charging the Empress. All right, Spirit. Okay. There's a message coming. It's coming very quickly. Okay. Look at the numbers on the Empress. 111. New beginning. Okay. Wow. Okay. But she's being challenged by a bully. This is Five of Swords. This is a temporary win. Somebody's talking. Somebody's having a conversation. Somebody's in a vortex of right here, right now, where they're trying to get a win. They're doing something, okay, that they think is going to affect this Empress. But remember, whatever you put out in the atmosphere comes back to you tenfold, okay? So if you got 5 swords and they're going out and they're trying to do something against somebody that is standing in their power and doing what they're supposed to be doing, guess what? You're going to get these 5 swords back 50 times. Tenfold, okay? 50. All right, so be careful what you put out there in the atmosphere and be sure what you want to come back to you. Look, 6 of Pentacles, somebody is trying to hold on to somebody's money, but you're going to end up getting what you deserve. You see those hands right there trying to steal those Pentacles? 6 of Pentacles is getting what you deserve. You have a choice to make. You can be a leader or a follower. You can be a teacher or a student. Okay? You could choose to receive or you could choose to give. The choice is yours, but whatever you get back is what you deserve. Okay? Thank you, Spirit. All right, y'all. Thank you, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Hope. Can you please tell us, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Aurora, please give us what's in the mind, what's in the subconscious. We're going to do a full Sherry spread, y'all. Subconscious. Wow, there's a few of them. Okay, so we got 2 of Wands. Somebody got a choice to make. In their mind, they have a choice to make. Okay, now they can go to the left. To the left, there's dark birds. Okay, to the right is a jolt of energy, but the choice is theirs. Okay, whatever you do, the choice is always yours. Okay, because what's coming back is what you chose to put out there. Okay, now what's in the past? Thank you. I welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite unconditional love. Thank you, baby doll. There was at least 5 people fighting this empress. Okay, now they're stuck in their mind about what they did. They tried to hold her. They tried to hold this empress in place without forward movement. They tried to get her stuck. Okay, thank you, Spirit. From moving forward because she trusted her path. Okay, but somebody was fighting her. See how the meaning of the cards changed as they're added on to? Somebody tried to stop this empress. There was at least 5 people, but she trusted her pathway and her commitment to what made her happy, her commitment to follow her passion. Okay, now these people, 11, she went through the gateway of change. Now they got to go through the gateway of change too, but it's imprisoning them in their heart, mind, or soul, or they may be going to real prison. Okay, now thank you, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Aurora, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity at the Heart's Place. Tell us what is in the environment. There were swords that were placed in this empress's back. They're being removed. They are being removed. Wow. Okay, this is a conversation. This is intellect. This is communication. Somebody, 10 times, somebody did something really nasty to this empress with thoughts, words, and deeds. 10 times they did that to her. Okay, so now this person, okay, because she was patient, because the empress did what she needed to do regardless of what came her way, because now she is an expert at seeing what's coming and what's waiting in the wings, because she is a high priestess too. Okay, so her intuition, she knows about divine inspiration, divine timing, divine alignment. She is a sovereign architect of her new timeline because she was patient and she learned what she needed to learn. Okay, so now this person is concerned because the swords they sent out to stop this empress, okay, they're being removed. Where do you think those swords are going to go when they lift up out of this empress? Where are those swords going? Okay, remember we talked about star status. This is a star. When you are in star status, you have been through hell and back. Okay, you earned star status. This empress is now in star status. Okay, because these swords are being removed from her. All of those ugly things that were said, it might have been spell work, it might have been hoodoo, voodoo, or whatever, but it was negative energy. Okay, Reiki energy cannot never ever be negative because it comes from the all that is and the all that ever was. It's in the atmosphere. Anybody can pull it. Okay, to call yourself a Reiki master, you have a specific situation that you're attuned to. Okay, you cannot send negative Reiki energy. You can send negative intentions, okay, but not negative Reiki energy. Okay, this is negative intentions. Okay, but somebody said, see how they're going towards they're going towards the empress, but this person is laying on the ground. All these swords are coming out. She's in star status. Okay, on the right side, look, Queen of Pentacles. Okay, is this Queen of Pentacles? Somebody wanted star status, so they threw 10 swords. The 10 swords are coming out. Okay, and Spirit is showing me a Queen of Pentacles. Remember, okay, it's a Gemini too. Okay, Spirit is showing me a Queen of Pentacles. This Queen of Pentacles is standing here with a peacock. We have been getting a message for about a year and a half, and probably about a year now. Okay, April last year, year before, where there was somebody pretending to be something that they were not, and it had something to do with money. Okay, there was somebody that was in a relationship. Okay, somebody was in a relationship. Now we know this relationship is over. Somebody's melancholy because they were self-serving in this relationship. Something was exposed about a truth came to light. You see this sign? A truth was illuminated during the darkness of the full moon, and that is causing a person to walk away. Their ships are coming in, they're at the bay, they're walking away, full knowing what they're leaving. Okay, This person is the emperor. He is in the chariot. He has full control over his environment. This is from the environment card. He has mastered himself. Okay, this is the Hierophant. This person is self-mastery. He has mastered himself. He can teach. This also is, this is the Hierophant card, but this is also an organization, corporation, traditional structure, education, higher education, or a marriage. This person is, hold on. This person is walking away, driving away, probably in a car, going a long distance, okay, connected to the all that is and the all that ever was, and here comes the Hierophant called clarified, connected to the all that is and the all that ever was, okay? Why is he driving away from something that has to do with a relationship? It's because there was betrayal, okay? This is despair, okay? You tried all of those cups in the back, okay? This is complete and total despair, period, okay? Wow, spirit, all right. Because there is, has to do with the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, Spirit, clarify the Queen of Pentacles. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles. Somebody wanted a new start away from the Queen of Pentacles. It has something to do with a house. Okay, over here, look. Melancholy. Okay, this person is sighing because they know what they did. They had a gift, and apparently this gift was a house. Okay, y'all, hold on. Hold, please. They want to change the outcome. Somebody wants to change the outcome. Okay, the one that was on the bottom, look, a wife wanted to change the outcome. Okay, then the third party. The wife is the one that wants to change the outcome. That's why the cards fell on the ground. Okay, somebody wanted a house. This Queen of Pentacles wanted a house, pretending to be something that they were not. This person was the wife. Okay, and on the right side, look, she had to give. She threw it on the ground. She did not respect the gift. And look, the ship. Remember we saw that Three of Wands where that gentleman was, his ships came in, he got on the boat. He's on the boat right here. I'm sorry. Somebody wanted a new beginning. They had it. But they were a karmic lesson. Whoever this Queen of Pentacles is was a karmic lesson for this gentleman. Okay? Wow. That's where the fight came from. Thank you. I welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite, unconditional love. Thank you. Here, let's shuffle these real quick. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Y'all always come through. The readings are so beautiful. And I always loved the tarot because they were like movies to me. Okay? The cards coming up was like a movie. Okay? And then the card before the card after the card had the message. But here we got Queen of Pentacles just wanted money. Okay? Queen of Pentacles is smart. Queen of Pentacles knows how to run a business, how to make. Okay, so here's the difference. This Empress starts out at the Five of Pentacles. Okay, she's left out in the cold with barely anything to manage her life. Okay, she's left out in the cold, walked away from. She has to go around the church, go through the gate of change, transformation, through lessons, experiences, and challenges to learn, grow, and evolve. She acquires Empress energy. Once she acquires Empress energy, she is now in star status, reward, fame, fortune. Okay? Now, on the right side, we had this Queen of Pentacles that wanted all of those things that the Empress got, but she used manipulation and spell work in order to manage her pentacles. But she was pretending to be somebody that she's not. Wow, spirit. Okay. All right. All right. Thank you, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity, Archangel Michael, Archangel Faith. Please give us Possible future. 4 cards for the possible future is the sharing spread. 4 cards for possible future. Archangel Raziel said 4 cards of the possible future because things are changing and we need to give more information when we're talking. So that's why they want 4 cards. Now, so at the possible future, this in the upright is a bright new idea. It's something that is creative. It's something that is going to be fruitful. Okay, it is a bright new idea, an epiphany, a revelation. Okay, something that's supposed to help is green. There's fruit on it. It's supposed to be fruitful. It has something to do with money. Okay, but why is it in reverse? It has something to do with money. Okay, and on the right side it has to do with the 10 of Cups. Okay, but why is it in reverse? Why is it in reverse, Spirit? Huh, let's see. Why is it in reverse? There's a message. There's a message coming. Okay. There's a message that was hidden. Was it hidden, Spirit? Oh, look. Somebody's in sorrow. Okay. So there was a message that was supposed to go to this Empress. Okay. It would have helped her to build something new. There was a message. There's a message coming as to why it was in reverse. Somebody's in sorrow. Was it her? It has something to do with a reunion. Hold on, Spirit. Who was in sorrow? The 10 of Cups. Their reunion. These two go together, that's for sure. There was a message that made somebody sad. Had something to do with money. We're going to leave these out. Okay. Okay, look. Under sorrow is the lady that had the gift and she threw it away. Okay. Why did she throw it away? Okay. What happened? This was the gift. Okay. It had something to do with a reunion. Spell word. It's right. It's a spell. Okay. All right, Spirit, I got it. Thank you. Okay. All right. Somebody did spell work on the Empress that stopped them from their bright new idea. There was a message. There is a new message that's coming. Whoever did the spell work is now in sorrow because the 10 of Cups is going to the Empress. She's going to get her heart's desire, wish fulfillment. Remember I told you, all of those relationships are orchestrated by the all that is and the all that ever was, the source creator. There is nothing that can stop the manifestation of this. Okay? Nothing can stop the manifestation of this. This is soulmates, this is twin flames, and this is syzygy. Okay, it's syzygies. There's nothing that can stop this. Okay, so there is a message coming because we know now this is under this lady that was sad. Okay. Okay, Spirit. Wow. Okay, so let's put this back. I'm gonna put this back over here. Now it's on the right side. Yeah, the 10 of Cups is coming to the Empress. She's getting her 10 of Cups because there's a message. She's getting the message about why this Page of Wands was in reverse. 3 more, please. 3 more. Oh, okay, y'all. Okay. Okay, somebody's getting a Ace of Cups. Let's see what's over here. Look, star status. This is the one that popped out, star status. Okay, so there's a message coming. Okay, we already got it pretty much. That this Empress is, thank you, I welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite unconditional love. Confirm. We got the message. We got this message that this Empress is in star status. This being in reverse. It was in reverse, but look, because, okay, Spirit, thank you. Because this was in reverse and there was a delay, she became the Empress that she was supposed to be. It is the friction of a thing that causes creation of another thing. This friction that was sent to her by a karmic lesson caused her to be the Empress and to gain star status. That's the, okay, thank you, Spirit. Thank you for clarifying that. Oh, wow. Okay. So she's in the star status. Now look what's on the left. Ace of Cups. Anytime you get an ace from all that is, it is what you deserve. So this Empress is getting is emotional. Remember, we cleanse, clear, balance, and heal our emotional selves, our mental selves, our physical selves, and our spiritual selves. Okay, this is her emotional self. It is being cleansed and cleared. There's a transition going on by the all it is and the all it ever was. She's getting the light code. She's getting the information from the all it is and the all it ever was to cleanse, clear, and balance her emotional self. Now, physical self. This is earthly, tangible blessings. Okay, this is the Ace of Pentacles. This is coming from the all that is and the all that ever was. Do you see the little prairie dog? He is always searching. Okay, no matter where he is. I saw a little prairie dog who was adopted by a man in Australia. Okay, he was the man's pet. Okay, the prairie dog wasn't outside. The prairie dog, he's sitting on his couch watching TV. The prairie dog is sitting on his shoulder looking. Is looking around like this. They're in the house. He's protected and safe. It is part of his being for him to look and protect himself, to always look around for predators. Okay, we are being told to look around for predators, who people that just be on guard. We're not in fear of nothing, but we are astute. Okay, in looking to see the energy that is not for our highest good when it comes to our earthly tangible blessings, because they come from the all it is and the all it ever was. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, 2 more, please. Archangel Michael, Archangel Faith. Thank you. Look, Street card. These are major arcana. Okay, major arcana, major arcana, major arcana. Okay, now strength card is this Empress, divine feminines, whoever you may be. You could be a masculine person in your kindness, compassion, considerate, tender love, care. Okay, you could be a girl dad. Okay, that puts bows on it, combs his girl's hair, or he even lets the girls put bows in his hair. Okay, so strength card. Walking with your shadow, not letting your shadow walk with you. Having a strong foundation, a strong inner being, a strong outer being, because you stand in your power. Okay? You stand in your power. Now, on the left side of the star, remember we said it's fame, fortune? Fame and fortune. What's on the left side? Look, next to that, 10 of Pentacles. This is heart's desire, wish fulfillment. Okay? This is above, this is love above your imagination. This is above your imagination card right here. Manifestation above your imagination card. Okay? And that's sitting next to the star card in between, and the strength card is on the right side. Look. On the right side of the strength card is the 4 wands. Again, celebration, heart's desire, wish fulfillment above your imagination card. Okay? This is a relationship. This is a marriage. Okay? This is what we've been talking about. This is this. This is beautiful, Spirit. Thank you. Higher consciousness. Remember what is manifested in the heavens. This is under higher consciousness, manifested in the heavens. These people are beings, these energy beings are standing in a crystal cave in Avalon right now, holding hands in front of the all that is and the all that ever was. It's already done. Okay? It's already done. Okay, they're standing with their star family, okay, in front of the Most High, Adonai Barbello, okay? You cannot change what is already orchestrated by the all that is and the all that ever was on the earth plane, because this orchestration has been destined since the beginning of time, period. Okay, who's helping? Archangel Raphael is healing hearts. Okay, so whatever lessons, experiences, and challenges were experienced on the earth plane between the 2 energy signatures that are destined to be together, they are getting cleansed. They are getting balanced. They are balancing their emotional. Okay, they're balancing their mental, their physical, and their spiritual. Okay, wow, Spirit. Okay, thank you. If you would please give us what is in the environment of this possible future. What is in the environment of the possible future, Spirit? We always come through. You know, sometimes I want to cry during the reading or after the reading because they're so beautiful, and I can feel things. Look at that. I can feel the energy of the angels because I'm speaking with their energy, and it's not overwhelming. Okay, they prepared me for this. Started preparing me for this a long time ago. All right, so in the environment of this possible future is 8 of Wands. That's quick. That's fast. In a hurry. This is messages coming quickly. Okay, when you open your heart to receive, when you connect to your divine guides, spirit guides, and guardian angels, the messages just come. Okay, when you let down the wall, when you let go of the energies that block the blessings, okay, that block the energies. Energies can block other energies. Okay, let go of the negative energy altogether when you get on the bridge between earth and heaven, and just open your heart to receive energies only from those that are there for your highest good. The universe is balanced. Remember, before we did the reading, we called in the archangels and their twin flames of the 4 directions to protect and oversee this reading. Protect and oversee your energy. You can burn incense, you can burn sage, you can burn Palo Santo. I take a shower before just in case something happens. You know, you go outside and you can pick up energy from people when you go in the store. Before I do a reading, I take a shower. Okay, the ancestors stepped in before I threw one card. Okay, they were caring about me. I knew the energy signature. Okay, you're gonna figure it out. Okay, on the left side of the 8 of Wands is the 6 of Pentacles. Remember, you get what you deserve. There's a message coming. You get what you deserve. What's on the right side? Look, the Knight of Cups. Again, Archangel Raphael, the healer of hearts. There's a lot of healing going on right now, you guys, because there's 2 hearts, 2 energy signatures that are destined to be together. They have to be healed first. Look, this is what other people's feelings are. The Queen of Wands. Okay, let's see. There was a delay. Okay, remember the card ahead of it, the card behind it. This is the card ahead of it. There was a delay. 8 of Pentacles. Somebody became a subject matter expert in what? Okay, it was the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands was all about business. Okay, all about following that passion with that business. She is adjacent to this wedding, to this celebration. Okay, she is opposite of the Empress. Okay, the energy in this environment is the 8 of Wands. Queen of Wands, that's 9 of Wands. Somebody had to win at all costs. What's on the other side? Somebody having to sit still. Somebody being told to sit down. So we have the 4 swords. 4 swords is regrouping. It's reevaluation. It's sitting still for a minute. It's looking deeper at something. Okay. So let's do this though. Spirit, clarify the Queen of Wands. Okay, has something to do with marriage. Look, she's sitting adjacent to the marriage card. Okay. Look, there was some spell work. Somebody helped. Okay, somebody helped. This is a helper. Okay, somebody helped with some spiritual work. Had to do with a wedding. Had to do with a marriage. Somebody became a subject matter expert. Wow. Okay, Spirit. Let's see what happens. All right, if you would, please give me, Spirit, thank you so much. Please give me the hope or fear. Hope or fear. Okay, now, this is upside down. But it's not quite upside down. So this might be in process. So let's see. Somebody's 6 of Pentacles. Somebody doesn't want what they deserve. It came out like this. Somebody is getting what they deserve, but they don't want it. Okay, so we're going to let it sit like this. On the left side, look, remember the healing that's going on with Archangel Raphael? Okay, look, on the other side of this healing that's going on is Archangel Gabriel is taking action. Okay, the Knight of Wands, this is with passion, they ain't playing. The angels are involved in this situation. It came out like this. Okay, so that means somebody does not want what they deserve. Remember they were stealing? Still a time, effort, energy. They don't want what they were supposed to be getting. But because the angels are involved, we're going to set it upside down. Thank you, Spirit. Okay? Because we see there was some manipulation right here. Remember Queen of Wands? Manipulation in a marriage. And it's over here. There was manipulation in a marriage, and it was clarified right here with the marriage card. Wow, Spirit. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, if you would. Archangel, thank you, Archangel Michael, Archangel Faith, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Mary, the healers. Could you please give us 2 cards for the outcome? Well, let's just ask everybody. Archangel Jophiel, Archangel Christine, Archangel Christiel, Archangel Mallory. Can you please give us 4 cards for a possible outcome? Look, Wheel of Fortune. It turns in the direction of your choices and intentions. Okay, so that means whoever was here that was fighting this Empress to move forward, but she did it anyway. She fought through it. She ascended through the negative energy that was being sent to her. Okay, that Wheel of Fortune is turning in the direction of that choice that person made. That's what that is. Now, who's making that happen? Look, Archangel Gabriel. Okay, Archangel Gabriel is the Archangel of Judgment. Okay, full autonomy. Now, who else? King of Cups. The King of Cups has made a decision. He loves himself. He loves himself. Okay, so this might even be him that's fighting. Okay, remember, he might be in his head. This is him right here. In his head about his baby doll that was stopped. Okay, but that stoppage, that friction, caused her to get to star status. To get there, you have to go through a whole bunch of stuff. Look, she's on the ocean, trying to find some land. Don't know where she's going, but she's listening to her intuition. She's listening to her divine inspiration, and she is going with divine timing because she knows divine alignment is a gift from the all that is, that ace. Remember, she got the Ace of Pentacles, she got the Ace of Cups. That's divine alignment. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Now, this King of Cups, he's loving himself. There's Saturn. Now, Saturn is involved in some heavenly situations going on right now. A planet parade. Mercury, Venus, oh, that's Jupiter. Aligned like glowing diamonds, synchronized with the heartbeat of the universe. You are stepping into your breakthrough. Every locked door swings open. Wow. Okay, y'all. All right, so 3 more. 3 more, please. Thank you, Archangel Jophiel, Archangel Christine. Thank you, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Mary. Thank you, Archangel Christiel, Archangel Mallory. 3 more for possible outcome. Oh, we got 2. Okay, so this Wheel of Fortune, we have something in progress. Something is happening right now in progress. This is a Page of Cups. This is a bright new idea. This is emotional. Okay, this is very, very emotional idea, a revelation, an epiphany that is coming to this person. That's something that they did not know before is happening now. Okay, and that's a brand new something. But the Wheel of Fortune is changing. Okay, this Wheel of Fortune is showing them something they never saw before, and it's emotional. Okay, now, what was it that they never saw before? Now, it came out like this. So there's slow information that's coming to the forefront about devil energy, materialism, obsession. It's under the fighting. It's under the imprisonment. It's under the turbulent waters. Okay, it's under the turbulent waters that the Empress trusted to get where she needed to go. Even though the water was turbulent, she trusted what she needed to do to get where she needed to go. On the left side of this Page of Cups and the Devil card, it's a Tower card. Somebody is getting a tower. This Wheel of Fortune is causing a tower to fall. Okay? Yep, it's falling for a third party. A tower. is falling for a third party. Okay? Now, on the right side of this devil card, look. Thoughts, words, and deeds that were projected out into the universe 8 times, at least 8 conversations, 8 levels of intelligence, intellect that somebody used as a manipulation against somebody else. And they're having me look at this card. This is the Queen of Wands. Okay? She was using wands with she was using swords, thoughts, words, and deeds. Okay? With passion. All right. Thank you, Spirit. May I have one more, please? Wow. Okay. There it is. Now, okay, I just looked at the last card. Look. A Wheel of Fortune is turning in direction of someone's choices and intentions. What's being revealed is the emotional truth, a revelation and epiphany, a bright new idea, a truth of some kind that is emotional about devil energy, materialism, and obsession. And we're looking at the spirit, the spell work, okay? And look, it went to 2 energy signatures that match. Somebody was trying to get these 2 energy signatures to not be together, but what is being revealed, this Wheel of Fortune, is revealing the devil energy that was going to them. Okay? That's not the outcome. The revelation is what was going to them. The devil energy is no longer going to them. How do we know? Because on the left side of this 2 of Cups, let me show you. We have the Ace of Swords. A truth is coming to these 2 energy, that signatures that match, that have been given. The Ace of Cups by the all that is and the all that ever was. This devil energy is being cut out. Okay? How do we know that is absolute truth? Because on the right side of the 2 of Cups is the Justice card. Balance is being brought by the universe to these 2 energies. Masculine and feminine, 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 masculine, masculine. However your situation is, okay? We don't judge anybody on nothing, okay? Because I'm over here, okay? And everybody else is where they are, okay? I don't judge everybody where they at. That's not my call, okay? But what I can say is justice is here. Thank you, God is my eye. Okay? The all that is here. Thank you, Spirit. Because we saw not just, I think, did we see all 4 of the aces? We saw the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Swords. We did not see the Ace of Wands, or did we? That might have been in another reading. But we know this is the 8 of Wands. She got 1 wand. That's 9 wands. That's somebody that has to win at all costs. Okay? Somebody has to win at all costs is now getting a message to sit down. Okay? You're getting a message right here, right now. Sit down. Okay? Because here's 4 more wands. Okay? So this is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1 and 4. New beginning. Creativity, self-expression, and joy. Somebody's getting a stable foundation. And this is reflecting back to the Empress. Wow, thank you, Spirit. This is beautiful. All right, y'all, that's the reading. So let's leave it here. To all energies of people, places, and things that have been reflected on this sharing spread, I wish to send you infinite, unconditional love and gratitude throughout all space and time and beyond. Thank you to all universal beings of the highest white light that are the law of one, that participated in this reading to tell your story. I am grateful to you that I am the vessel that speaks the words of the story you wish to share. Thank you to divine guides, spirit guides, guardian angels, and the spirit guides of the decks. Thank you. I welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite, unconditional love. Thank you so, so, so much to the all that is and the all that ever was, to Mother, Father, God, to the Most High, Adonai Barbellum, the ineffable, unknowable source creator, prime creator universe. I am so very grateful to you for the awareness that I have about right here, right now. Okay, y'all. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. All right, let me leave y'all with this. 5 principles of Reiki. It's going to help you get through your day. It's going to help you manage your set of circumstances and your chessboard. And all of the people, places, and things that are on your chessboard, remember, they are chessboards too. We are all intertwined. Okay. For you to become the sovereign architect of your new timeline, pay attention. Request divine inspiration. Request divine timing. Request divine alignment. This reading right here, right now, is divine alignment. Okay? The angels give me the story, the title of the story, and then they tell the story through the tarot. Okay? So remember, justice is here. Have heart. Have patience. Okay, today I will not be angry. Today I will not worry. Today I will do my work honestly. Today I respect and honor every living being. Today I am grateful for everything that I have in my life right here, right now. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. Thank you so much, you guys, for stopping by my channel to hear the story that the angels wish to tell today. It's always a beautiful story. It's always a timeless story. The message is ready for you when you are ready for it. When you are ready for it, it will find you. Okay? If you are divinely inspired to do something, take action. Okay? The angels will still come to you. Now, I remember when I told you that Archangel Raphael told me, use your voice. And I knew you wanted me to get a YouTube channel. And I didn't want to. Was I kind of shy and scared? Yeah. I was kind of shy and scared. And then one day, and I think I did readings for a week. And I was still hesitating and I was afraid. And then all of a sudden I said, quit doing that. Look, if you can scream in Walmart and they can hear you all the way back to electronics, what are you doing? That happened one day. That sure did happen. So, this lady is during the COVID, when we still got the 6 feet separation. Okay. She's standing behind me. Young girl. She's never been over maybe 18, 19 years old. She's standing behind me, okay? And she kept moving up. I could feel her heat, the heat of her being on my back. And I said, can you please move back a little bit? And I had my mask on. She did not. She was looking at her phone, and she was playing on her phone and doing something. I said, can you please move back? And I had to tell her like 3 or 4 times. And every few minutes, she'd be right back there, standing right next to me like one of my kids, standing right behind me. And there was marks on the floor, 6 feet, and she had to keep moving up. And there was people in front of us in line, and I just lost it. And I said, I took a deep breath. Now remember, I'm a special events producer. I scream across soccer fields when we put jumpies out there. I scream across meeting spaces for galas where there's 10 tables of 10. Okay. Then we have our VIP section. Then we have our stage. I can scream and be heard from the stage at the front of the building, front of the meeting space, to the back where we have our registration tables. Okay. It took time for me to get that kind of volume. Okay. I was just laughing. I just heard my divine guy said that girl was deaf. When you got done screaming at her, she was deaf. That's not funny. I'm sending her infinite unconditional love. They're laughing. Anyway, I told her, I said to her, didn't I tell you to back up? I am not going to tell you again. Now, I'm standing less than 3-4 feet away from her, but my volume can go from the front of a meeting space, 10 tables of 10, and then further back to registration, which is outside of the meeting space. She should have been that far away from me for as hours out. The store stopped. The entire store stopped. People in customer service, the lady that was checking out in front of me, the cashier, All those people stopped what they were doing. Okay, I could see people that were walking by. Stop. The whole store stopped. That girl's face turned. She turned beet red. She started backing up 1 foot at a time until she got about 20 feet away from me. And I just looked at her the whole time. She got that mama look. You know that look where you activate your kids and it tells them when you're looking at them, I'm going to kick your ass. Sorry for the bad word. But that's what happened. She was that close. She should have been that close. She got a freight train in the face. My guys, there's something else today. Y'all something else today. What is going on? I have never said that before. Anyway, I love y'all above y'all imagination. Y'all just got a little bit of my story. And needless to say, sometimes when you go through a thing at the time, it's not funny. Okay? It was not funny. What I was going through at the time was not funny. Okay? At all. Okay? But because she would not back up and I had to keep telling her like she was one of my kids, why do I have to keep talking to you? Do I need to come back there? That's a real thing that black mama say. Do I need to come back there? Don't make me come back there. Okay? She wouldn't stop. I told her to move out the way. She wouldn't do it. And she just got, what did y'all say just now? Spirit. She got a freight train in the face. That was funny. That was funny, y'all. Anyway, I love y'all above y'all imagination. To all of the new subbies, thank you so much for stopping by my channel. Thank you to all of the new kids. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. Okay, Yoga Master Gail, Master Austin, Coach Joni, Dr. Candace walks in the camera. Oh my goodness, you guys gotta look in the description box. There are earth angels in there that have gifts. Okay, watching them perform their gifts, execute their gifts, may activate your gift. Okay, go in the description box, follow them, find them. There is a gentleman, Journey. Oh, I can't remember. Journey's in Scotland. Journey's in Scotland. Okay, oh my goodness, he goes on the dunes and he goes to all of these mysterious, wonderful, magical castles and oh my goodness, and he takes pictures of them. He has a calendar out now. Okay, Journeys. Okay, Journey Dude of Scotland. Okay, and then we have another adventure. He's in Oman. We have to send him infinite, unconditional love. Okay, he is on one side of the ocean. Iran is over here. There's the Strait of Hormuz. Oman is over here. They are now a target. Okay, they are now a target when they should not be a target. My new friend is over there. Let's send him infinite, unconditional love and safety for his sacred space. Archangel Twin Flames of the Four Directions. Archangel Michael, Archangel Faith, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Hope, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Mother Mary, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Aurora. Can you please go to our friend in Oman? All of our people, all of our friends, everybody in Oman, everybody in Tehran, everybody in Iran, please watch over them, keep them safe. Keep safe everyone. Even those that are wearing those boots that somebody shined for them, that somebody ironed for them, that put those chevrons on, that sewed on those labels and their patches, okay, that pack their underwear and their t-shirts to make them go over there, even though that's not what they're supposed to be doing, okay, but because they're a part of a catalyst of something else, please watch over them, keep them safe, bring them home to their mamas. Bring them home to their mamas and their daddies, and their wives and their kids. Keep them safe. Look what just came up. Sometimes there's a catalyst to justice, y'all. Sometimes things have to happen. Remember, the universe is balanced, and sometimes a tower has to happen in order to cleanse a space. The friction causes friction of destruction, causes creativity. Okay, so sometimes things have to happen. But it doesn't mean that we can't ask the angels to go and protect them so that they can come home to their homes. Okay, Spirit. Okay, so we needed to cry. We needed to bring up Oman and our friend over there so that he could be protected from all of the things. Okay? So we're going to leave that there with y'all. You know I love you above your imagination. Then baby's going to get home to their mamas. All right, y'all. I gotta go.